Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV.
What it do? You're now tuned into the year of the real young Chris. You're watching Nolazine TV.
You know, we already did the interview, we did all that. So, you know, hey, but you've been like tearing it up since the pandemic. You done dropped a song with MO3. Hey, but you got behind the scenes footage. I don't know you're gonna drop with MoneyBagg, yo. And you know, hey, like K. What her name is
KayyKilo.
Yeah, I won't say her name wrong.
That video ready though. KayyKilo, that girls wanna have fun.
So like
big freedom.
And so, you know, I wanna know, I'm like, what made you like just turn up like this? Like, have you been had it in plan?
Nah, everything was due to timing. Everything is about timing. You did. So at the right time we got KayyKilo when she wasn't signed with the baby. So, you know, that was a little nothing. And then like when she blew up, it was the perfect time to grab her back and get her to shoot the video. It's everything we just doing, you know, just bigging everything up as much as we can. You know, when we can at the right time, when we feel like it's the right time to do it, to turn up. You did. So that's all it was. But the situation with MoneyBagg, yo, you know, we had that locked in already. You know, that was coming. Like, if nobody ain't see that, that was coming. You know, and we got the video on the way for that. But the video for Count My Blessings, the street anthem, will be out ASAP. You hear me? It's getting done up right now.
Okay. And so, you know, I'm like, we've been seeing you just open up on like a lot for, you know, for like CM, if like CMG and like MoneyBagg, you a lot.
Yeah,
now.
it ain't really CMG. It's just MoneyBagg. It's our relationship through my management and his management. You did, and we just been at the right place at the right time, just to make it happen.
And so, do you plan on just going on, if like going on? Do you plan on like going on this tour?
Bag tour about to start. We don't know yet about Bag tour. Like Bag,
you know, catch some dates though.
I probably can. I can't really say because you know, Bag, like he know who I am and you know I know who he is. He fuck with me, but it's through management and like his manager like fuck with me. His manager locked in with my manager, so you know he always putting the input and letting us know what we got to continue to do to get bigger and get better.
Facts. Okay. So like you know, but like last year or that probably was the year before. Like I see, but like you had like a little problem. Like with your name, you had to change it.
Oh yeah. With the young gunners, young Chris, which mine still fell through. It's just that when DistroKid, I just had to verify a lot of shit like send ID, send copy of this and like that. Cause every time you pull his shit up, my shit popping up. Or when you pull my shit up, his shit popping up. And I guess he had a problem with that. Now saying I don't know if he, you know, I don't know like if it was dealing with corporate or something. But that's why I had to take it all down and just redo it over. But I don't know the man. Like I just know he from Philly, and you know I don't know him like that. But I just gotta continue to do what I gotta do and all that. So we just dropped it and like they're making it seem like he's the only young Chris in the world. Like they got a lot of young Chris's. Like when I went to jail, I wasn't the only Christopher Butler. They had like 10 of us in the system. People real name Christopher Butler, just like mine. So I don't know what the problem was. We just had to take everything down, all the music, do it over, put the $ at the end as the S, and we did it like that.
Okay. So but you know, I'm like we see you. I'm like here. I'm like in Dallas a lot, you know. So you know, I want you to tell everybody. I'm like, what's going on with you, know? I'm like out here, like you know, what you doing?
Dallas the second home ever since the feature with MO3. You know, like through management, like Stank, you know, presented the opportunity, and I just went with the move. It was like right time, perfect time, and we just come out Dallas, they corner everything, and he had already people out here to make the moves, and we just made the moves. We just put everything together, and we just laid it all on the line. Like this shit gotta work, and it's been working since. Like you know, so. Right. This what it is. Dallas, like this is gonna be our first stop every time we come from New Orleans. We gonna shoot to Dallas first, for sure, because we gonna get the love like we need to get the love.
Right. But I also like you know it was just even I'm like speaking on MO3 like you know if there's so many artists had if there's so many artists actually had like so many features with him and like when he passed, but like you know I always saw you like you know I ain't about to put that out right now, you know. Like you the only artist I saw that actually not try to ride the wave.
I ain't in for the clout chasing. We ain't about to drop the song just because we clout chasing. Cause I ain't need that. Like I ain't one of them type of people. And I let you know the people that's backing me behind me and all that know like when the people was in my ear like drop the song now. I'm like nah, I'm not gonna do that because I ain't clout chasing when dude died. Like I ain't never tell nobody the shoes he got on in the video is my shoes, and I ain't charging nothing. He came in with slippers. I'm like, you can't wear no. I'm not. You better not get in my video with no slippers because somebody brought you the wrong pair of shoes or whatever like that. I had some Burberry's. I had just got out the Galleria. Burberry shoes. I gave them to him. They like, what's the ticket? I'm like, man, you good? But nigga not clout chasing like that. Like niggas not just doing that. I'm a different breed from New Orleans. I'm not just clout chasing or doing things like that because he died or something like that. He did. I really needed him to be here.
Right.
Cause the song would have been bigger than what it is at the same time.
Because like,
he was about
because
to
both of
take
y'all
off.
could have pushed it.
Yeah, like he was about to take off. We was going, even though his management was acting funny and crazy and all that, but we'd have worked around it. Cause when he was in the hotel, he was like, he just got to do one scene. He was like, nah, man, I'm good, man. Let me do me. And, he was letting them know, like, y'all chill. I got this. Let me do me. Let me work.
And so his management was acting crazy.
Yeah,
like we
they
the
was
video?
on some. I don't know what type of time they was on. They just was like on some one scene, like treating a nigga like, but. Dude was on some like, nah, man, he good, man. We gonna rock out, like, dude rocked out, like, fuck. But he be all that middleman shit. That's how I get like everything started. Like we could have took a wrong approach, but I was just cooling because I ain't with all that. Like he didn't. Dude just rocked out. Like dude really like was fucking with me. Like dude was like, man, nah, we ain't about to just we leave like that, nah.
Facts. And so being in the music industry, I'm like for some, I'm like for a while now. Tell us what do you enjoy most about it, and tell us what do you actually hate about it.
What I enjoy most about like going to different cities and stuff like that, seeing other cities. Cause if it wasn't for this, like I wouldn't go nowhere. Like I'm programmed, I wouldn't go nowhere. I stay in the city. But that's the good thing about it, going to different cities and seeing people that really like fuck with you when you really just give them some real shit of how you coming and they really embrace you and love you for that. You did. But the things I really hate about it, it's like when you been an up and coming artist. Nobody, you gotta really like stand out unless nobody don't like you or look at you like who you is until you blow up or fuck with you or like shit like that.
You gotta prove yourself.
Yeah, you gotta really prove yourself like that, like you did. Like you just seen it today.
Yeah.
Our nigga had us in the hotel, like, but I was humble about it because I could have just bust this bubble and be like, man, look, I'm gonna pay for everybody, right? Or something like that. $20, like, stop it. I got 5 bands on me, so, but I just let Stank handle it, because that's what it is.
That's what the management do, huh?
Yeah. So, you can't just get out of character and blow it and all that like that. So, just shit like that. We did. Like, somebody else probably would have took it and flashed out, but me, I ain't about to do it. You don't know who I am? Cool, bro.
Okay. Also, do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, I'll probably drop a mixtape. I'm trying to put something out there like ASAP. A new project called Israel. That's my little slogan before every time you hear me about the rapper on the beat, and then you hear me say Israel. So I might drop a mixtape called Israel. Some shit like that. I don't know. I'll probably try to give it to him before Bayou Classic. Probably drop it on Bayou Classic Day.
If we have Bayou Classic in New Orleans this year.
Yeah, but
there's so much going on.
It's still Bayou Classic. It's still gonna be Bayou Classic. Like, that's a bigger date. Cause I ain't gonna give niggas the formula, but I drop on them dates like that, like when something going on.
Facts. Okay. So, far as your if your brand new mixtape, are you gonna have any features on there?
I don't know. Probably like 1 or 2. It ain't that I don't fuck with the other people in the city. It's that I do the shit so fast. Then by me got what I got going on and me running on time, with management, and I gotta be here and be there. So when I do go in the studio, I'm dropping 2 and 3 songs every time I get in there. So if I get in there 4 times, that might be 8 to 12 songs I could just hurry up and drop on my own. I did them on my own. I just put them out there like quick shit. You did. Not saying I don't like working with nobody, because they be having people sending me features and stuff. I be sending them right back. But I'm just like 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't gonna get probably 1 person on 2, probably at the most, probably not none. Just the fast I knock out songs, so.
Okay. Also, we've been seeing you on, flyers doing these shows. So out of all your shows, tell us what's your most memorable concert performance, and I want you to tell us why.
Out of all the shows?
Yeah.
Orlando. Oh, the women just embraced me like crazy. The women went crazy like I was MoneyBagg Yo. Right before ESG and MoneyBagg Yo got on stage, the women was just rocking with me the whole time. I'm talking about holding my hand, recording me. It was lit up. They put the lights on the cameras. I'm talking about they had my heart pounding. You hear me?
How it made you feel?
It made me feel like, damn, like I'm still a local joker. You heard me? Like I didn't expect that. You did? Like, you know, I expect 1, 2, 3, but when you got one side with like 10, 15 phones up in the air, like in your face, and you walk on that side and they grabbing your hand, and you reaching for your hand, and they holding your hand while you rapping to them, and they vibing with you, that just gave me another feeling like, damn. That just gonna make me make songs for the women. You heard me trying to tell whole fabulous or something. I gotta talk to these women. I can give them that street shit all day. I gotta talk to these women. You heard me?
Yeah, facts. Okay. So speaking on the women and all this, since you are one music artist in the entertainment industry now,
yeah.
So tell us, who would you date in the entertainment industry and why?
Who would I date?
Yeah, like, well, who you interested in right now?
I ain't interested in none of them. I just like females doing what they do, like say like how I am and what I have going on and how they is what they got going on. Nowadays with celebrities or female entertainers, you gotta let them come to you. Like say somebody see Nicki Minaj and just holler at them, like I wouldn't holler at her. I just let her come on to me, like I just let her feel my vibe and see who I am to come on to me, because a lot of times out of 10 we see Nicki right now and say it's us, and we see Nicki and I holler at 9 times out of 10 she'll shoot me down. Right. But you know, if you...
And you like a fan, so...
Huh?
Because like most times you actually, look like a fan.
Yeah, if you just go and she like, oh, you're regular degular, you hear me? But you know, you get where you get around them, and you around these type of folks, or you around these people, and you just being you, and you know who you is, like, just not where we come from. You just, you know, I'm just laid back nigga, like, but we gonna do our thing or whatever. And you gotta just let the girls just come to you, man. That's how I've been operating, dude. Not saying I'm ashamed of rejection or nothing like that, but I never did just really like, just run up on girls and be like, man, what's up with you? Because I got a lot of shit going on. Like, I'm a street nigga. I like to be outside. Like, I don't like to be on the phone a lot and all lovey-dovey, and I don't like to be cooped up and all that, man. I like to be alone half the time. I'm a thinker. Like, I be on chess time, you did, so I don't have time for all that. But I do it every now and then. But, you know, if somebody I was just to date, just to fuck with like that, I can't really say, like, I can't really say, like, cause you know all of them interest me. Like I fuck with all of them, like, but you know if shit happens, it happens. But other than that, I'm not looking forward to it, to do it and nothing like that. You did.
Thanks. So, being a music artist from New Orleans, do you feel like other artists in New Orleans actually support each other?
Yeah. Some support who they want to support. Like you know that's our culture. Some support who they want to support. It's just that we ain't got no outlet. Like it's crazy how you got to make a bunch of noise down there and do a bunch of things before you really just get the recognition. You got to have somebody backing you, or somebody will pull down there backing you and just. But it's still like nobody wants to. It feel like somebody's gonna outshine you and take off and forget about you for. They could put them on because they got people down there that could really put you on, or put not just me. They could put other people on. And give them that platform and get in the spotlight, but they feel like they might outshine them and they don't want them to because they run in the city or stuff like that. But which they shouldn't look at it like that at all. Cause I don't look at it like that. Like it ain't no competition. All us doing our thing. Like I'm cool to link up with him, but this and that. Like we ain't beef. They making it seem like it's beef or it's slick side competition. When it's really not. Like we could all work together or come together. People with power could call. Man, look, y'all check my city. I got these 4, 5, 6 cats down here doing their thing. Look over them. Another person, they got people down there in power that can make calls and just put the light down there, but they ain't gonna do it. That'd be the crazy part.
You know, cause like a lot of times they be having like a lot of artists. You know, you will help them, and they'll turn around and tell everybody, "You ain't even do nothing for me."
Yeah, like, but you gotta know the ones that'll do that, and you gotta know the ones that ain't.
Well, I ain't like just from personal experience. You don't know who's gonna do it till they do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you don't know the person till you do it. But you'll bend your back, talk all that for that person.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Right.
If a nigga come and present a situation and.
But also you as an artist, you the only artist like it's only a few artists in New Orleans actually really like invest in themselves. Like a lot of rappers have people who they looking for to put money behind them.
You can't do that. You gotta get out there and get it first. I'm telling you, just like at the right time. Like if you ask Stank before he ever came to me or before whatever when he first met me. When he first met me, I just come home. I told him I was almost like 20 bands in, and that was like a month or 2 months. You guys ask me, right?
Hey, but I remember your first concert. Damn, it was at the Hollywood, right?
Yeah, that's when Ella Kid, another cat, free Ella Kid. He coming home soon. You heard me? Real talk. He another cat that believed in me and stayed on my trail and stayed calling me like, young, you think I can manage you? And I was like, I ain't looking for a manager right now because I do everything on my own. You gotta present me to. You gotta show me an opportunity to present it something to.
You gotta make sense
to you. Gonna manage me, yeah. Like how Stank came back around and did like, man, look, man, I can do it with you. This never around this. How we do this shit gonna work. We gonna start out with this MO3 shit. I gotta connect with you. Shit been working ever since. So that's why I say you gotta be real to the nigga be real with you like you did at the same time. Like I don't question, do I let dude do his thing like you did? And I ain't going behind dude.
Hey, but even though he made us walk around the corner.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that.
And the jokes on that one.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about it. Man. You know, he on his workout kick. He think he motherfucking, I don't know who he think he is. He Mo Flipper or somebody. You got a nigga walking around this bitch like we from out here. You're hot as a motherfucker.
What you told him? I don't do the fucking walking.
I don't do the walking. I don't do the walking. I don't know what think we have. I don't do the walking, but yeah. Like me, if a nigga bring a situation to do some shit like that, like why would you turn your back on? How could I turn my back on him? I ain't using him up because I'm a street cat, so I'm gonna go outside to get my bread. Like we did. So he came at me at the right time. Like I wouldn't turn my back on nobody that presented the opportunity to walk me into a situation. If it be like that, whether you management or not, if it be like that, and you walk me into a situation where we getting bread, nigga cut the check, I'm gonna give you this. Just all GP on this you. Cause me, I'm a street cat. I ain't hungry for no bread. You can't die with this shit. I'm gonna make sure my surroundings good first. They'll tell you that in the walk. They're like, man, dude, gonna make sure everybody on first. Like you did. I'm not just gonna be on the only one on and you see me and you gonna be like, oh dude, I'm not. When I step, my partner them stepping like real shit.
Right. Cause they be like even back in the day, you know. But just people around you, like even when you was coming home from jail, like everybody around you already had like a popular song, but like you was just coming home and you was in the video.
Yeah. Like I don't know.
Like and you came, like you know, like and people been screaming your name before you even came home.
Before I came home, yeah. You know, it's probably because they know me from street shit. Like niggas know me from street shit at the end of the day, you did. But I went out there catching them breaks as they was catching them breaks. Right. But they wasn't investing in themselves. They were just putting music out and it did what it did or it didn't do what it do. You did like. Right. But I always told a nigga when I first come on, I say, man, BTY gonna be the one that's gonna get on first down here. I told a nigga that because I seen his work ethic and the drive and the push he had and how he was coming. And the rest of them cats just got followers. The rest of them cats, not saying they music garbage. It's just that fuck the followers, fuck the music. You gotta put money behind yourself. Them niggas be having nice songs and all that, but you ain't putting no money behind it. You ain't pushing it. Like that shit gonna go nowhere. That shit gonna be local. Like you ain't pushing it. Like you did. Like what the fuck? See, getting with dude made me understand. Like man, I don't give a fuck how cold you is. Niggas don't give a fuck about how cold you is in the industry. It's about getting around the right persons. Spending that leverage money, too. Spending that money, meeting them people, getting to them people seeing you gotta have that jewelry, you gotta have that image on, this and that. And that's how you turn up. And you show them what you made of and niggas be like, man, look, that's all that should be. Like he said, she said, man, give the homie a shot. Alright, sign him. Sign him. Yeah, he been around, we showing him proof, sign him. That's how that shit go.
And you definitely came with the image now.
They got 40, 50,000 followers on their page and guess what? Music ain't going nowhere. Every time they drop, they just sitting down in the city, just constantly putting that shit ain't gonna work, man.
I didn't realize that you know, people didn't even know New Orleans artists outside of Louisiana. Matter of fact, New Orleans I even nothing much known in Louisiana for starts. But I won't say like as soon as I started traveling, I realized, damn, we ain't even known in like certain places, like a lot of little small places, but that we should be known
that, right? And that goes from the artists being like that. Like you're not putting the music behind themselves. They just trying to compare themselves with a bunch of other rappers in New Orleans that's comparing themselves to who the hottest in New Orleans. What they gonna say?
But like
they gonna say Nino Kelvin. They gonna say Jay Jones. They gonna say Max P. They gonna say Daniel Heartless. But ain't no what put the real stats out there. Like what they like what's going on? Like who really backing it or pushing it or putting money behind themselves pushing this shit? Like who doing like you did? I'm just being honest. Niggas be having debates about who I think the best, who I think the best. Who not have a debate about who putting their own money up behind themselves and shooting that shit up there to the next level. That's what niggas should have a debate about. Cause I be hearing niggas having these debate about these dudes and this and this and this and this and that. Well, if you feel like he the best, go put your money behind him then. Go push him.
Right. Yeah, but like this all New Orleans are like, you know, Hey, but I just think they just in their mind like want to be just hot in New Orleans, like
man.
Hey, like I got a company called Nolazine. Yeah, I'm not trying to be no New Orleans.
You know what I'm telling man, I'm about to quit rapping because look, ain't no outlet. Like I'm willing to spend my bread, but ain't nobody coming up to me giving me an opportunity to say, oh, I got this connect over here, I got this connect in Dallas, I got this connect in Shreveport. You heard me? But we could do this and put it on paper and it's gonna be legit and it's gonna work out. I'd rather just quit. I just go back be in the street who I am. Cause this street shit for me gonna work. I ain't saying forever, but it's working. It was working. It's gonna work. Cause niggas are hustling. So I ain't worrying about the bread. Nigga cut a $500,000 check right now. I'm gonna sit down with this man. This is gonna be the first person. What we doing? What your percentage is? Get you out the check. Give me my money. We gotta pay taxes on this shit or what?
Right.
You know what?
It was kind of like what I told you earlier. Like, you know, if you already fully invested in yourself, like all you really need is a big distribution deal and some marketing shit.
That's what we need, though. That's what we need.
Like, I wouldn't sign. Like personally, just me, and I don't even got a $500,000.
I would sign. No, I would sign because we need to be like right then and there, hands on, like right there. It need to go like right now. Right. This shit need to go right now. Plus, we being from New Orleans. It ain't like Atlanta where they gonna groom you. Cali, you know, niggas come straight out the door. They know what they going to. Like I'm from New Orleans, so it need to go like. You did?
Right.
Like somebody come with a check right now, look, it gotta be like 150 or better, 200. I'll take 200. I'll take a quarter. Like that, it gotta be like, you can't just come and give me no 75, no $100,000. Nah, I didn't blow that already. Own music. I didn't did all that.
Well,
like,
see,
now you gotta come with like 200 or better. I'll take that and be like, you know what, look, we just gonna turn, take your percentage out, stank. Max the rest of our probably pocket some shit, put some shit in the bank. The rest of them we gonna push forward because they ain't got no choice but to push us want to give us some bread.
And also,
we can get the features I want anyway. Like, right. I'm gonna work. We gonna work. Once we get that.
But you doing right. But you know, like back in the day, it was really like labels doing exactly what you doing.
Yeah,
but the thing is, still, New Orleans artists don't work the chitlin circuit. Baton Rouge get it. That's why Baton Rouge artists get shows. If you don't work the chitlin circuit, you ain't gonna really get no shows. Right. Like the goal is for you to get shows on your come up. To actually keep you investing and like grooming yourself to where you're going. But like a lot of artists just rather be hot in New Orleans and go fly to Houston or Atlanta. Atlanta not about to put you on.
That shit ain't cool though.
Yeah, Atlanta ain't about to put you on.
Cause guess what? You looking at it as a local rapper. You had a few hot songs. They gonna know you from that, or you know you from a rapper, but you ain't never done that. You gotta show the people and make them believe down in that city that you are accomplishing this. You gonna get through this. You gonna make it out.
Hey, but the people in New Orleans, just in general, really like. But don't really all the way fully support you.
Yeah,
until they see the world support you.
Yeah, but listen, you gotta give them hope. You gotta give them belief. You gotta show them like, damn, dude, really doing it. Dude really brought MoneyBagg Yo in the hood. You know how many people was in my DM for that?
Like, definitely giving hope.
Like that, like man, dude brought.
You brought a mainstream artist to your hood.
In the hood, and then he big at the time, and he charging $150,000 for his show.
And you got him back there.
And we got him in the hood, in the track. We got him everything. We show him.
In your truck.
Yeah, in the truck.
Hey, but you like, and like also that's another thing. Artists not really showing up with their real cars either.
Yeah.
You brought that bitch and put your real car in that bitch.
You brought KayyKilo down here. Why she hot as fist grease right now? The $1 billion baby entertainment.
Right.
Did a song with her, waited till she blew up. She turned all the way up right now. Boom. I got the video right now. Her and Big Free. It's gonna go. Girls wanna have fun. It's like a summer hit. It's still could go. You could just drop it at any given time, but it's in a tuckery though. But I'm just telling you, like, we bring it back to the city. We went on bourbon and everything. We freestyle everything. No security, no none of that. Like we ain't none of that. You did. We freestyled everything in the hood. We freestyled. Yeah. I'm trying to just show them and believe. Like you could like
give them hope.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the city hope. Like we look at this shit. Like nigga, come on. I just done 6 years, and look at I come home and just do all this shit for y'all, like just I'm just showing what's happening, yeah, and for myself, but I don't really treasure it, because he'll tell you that, like, I don't really care too much about this shit. I care for what I care for, but no, I'm just trying to give y'all hope, let y'all see, like, nobody ain't ever did that, like, nobody ain't doing that right now, like, who the last artists that done it? The High Boys?
It was a label. Like I tell people,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't an artist that, like, a last rapper, it wasn't no rapper that got out to it, it was labels.
Right.
Like, it was someone putting the back and then the artist was being the artist.
Right. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing it. Ain't nobody can come down and say, oh, this and this and this and this and that. Like, and niggas been working. Like TQ, he said he heard of me. He said, man, your name came across my face like 2-3 times. Like niggas know, like niggas hear shit, but niggas be like, I don't know, they be like, I'm too street, or I wouldn't listen, or I don't know what to do.
And also, you know, a lot of people be offering fucked up deals. So like when you got your own money, if they
can't just give me.
Yeah, you just can't come at a person anyway.
You can't just give me anything.
Yeah, I definitely understand.
They gonna give me. They gotta give me all the money I spent, and that's like
You ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it. Okay. So, like, do you feel like you have to move out of New Orleans once your music career, reach a certain milestone?
Yes, you gotta move. You can't just be in New Orleans where you just being seen and all that. I'm having a problem with that right now. But like,
we had a conversation earlier. Like somebody wanted you to move to Atlanta a long time ago.
Yeah, like Stank them, they be trying to get me out certain, like, and I be just like, nah. But certain parts you gotta just like.
Yeah, but long as you still invest in yourself, you still gotta get your money.
Yeah, but money ain't gonna be no problem. Money, but I'm just saying, dude, I just like the environment. The city, we open 24 hours. I can wake up 2 in the morning and go get a drink, or just walk outside and go to the club or something like that. You can't do that in other cities and shit like that.
No.
Then you're brand new to these cities, so you don't know what's going on or what's popping. To where I don't want to be like that, dude. And I get homesick fast. I just like our vibe and our energy, which I don't even be out there like that, but I know it's dangerous and shit like that. So, but
just be traveling to all these cities. Once I
know the point to where it gets serious, yeah, like I had to go in the Drew Brees area or something like that.
Is that what you go? The Drew Brees area, that's what it's called?
Drew Brees area.
Okay.
Yeah, they be saying they in New Orleans. They ain't in no fucking New Orleans. They way ducked off and somewhere else.
Vanderbilt somewhere.
Yeah. Some shit like that. Okay. Lafayette or something. They be ducked off in them big houses.
And so, I'm like 3 years from now, I'm like, what do you see your music career going?
3 years from now? I don't know. I hope I get I hope I be a record deal. Like, I just hope I just like somebody just pick a nigga up and just give a nigga an opportunity and a chance to show a nigga like we gonna work. Like we ain't gonna get big headed. I ain't gonna get big headed about this shit because I came in the game with this shit right already. Like I'm in the game with this shit right now. Like niggas dream calls or rap calls or whatever like that. Jewelry, Johnny Dang. Like I ain't big headed about none of that. I'm just want this shit to where I want this shit to pop. Where I can prove to the city like that we finally got somebody. The city can see finally got somebody that really made it and put on and just come and I'm coming back down here and I'm making it work for the city and helping the city, helping the community, helping the youth and all that. Not like bullshit. I ain't worried about spending $10,000, $20,000 on the youth or the community fixing it up when something happen or just now something happen like randomly when they come down here. I could come down here every month and do that. But we gonna be working though. We gonna be getting these big shows, big features. And the bigger me up, the bigger the city up. You hear me in my hood.
Hey, but it gotta always make sense for you.
Yeah, it's gonna make sense. I'm gonna make it make sense, but at the same time, I'm gonna always look back and say, this is my neighborhood, this is my community, New Orleans. I'm gonna always do it for New Orleans, cause man, we creme de la creme, man. We at the bottom of the map, man. They gonna wash us away. How many times they gonna bring the washers off the map? All these hurricanes coming, not hitting. Back then, you couldn't get a hurricane to hit this motherfucker. Now these hurricanes just talking in the city. Like they got two like it's on the way now. Man, they playing with that. Man, they controlling that weather, man. They controlling that weather. I'm telling you, they controlling that weather. They could just like they control anything else. They controlling that weather, partner. You can believe that. Ain't no way, man. All of a sudden, these hurricanes is constantly coming back to New Orleans, coming like that. Man, at first they used to get close, turn off. Man, we weren't getting no hurricane. Since I've been smart, we never got a hurricane like a real hurricane.
Yeah, I remember evacuating as a kid. The first time I ever evacuated in life was Katrina.
I ain't evacuated at all. Hurricane Andrew, I was in the St. Thomas project for that. That was when came by wind block. Next thing I know, Katrina, that was the main thing I stood for. And we got 2-story house, so I'm upstairs. Like water got downstairs a little bit, but that was it. Like now these storms just every fucking year, bro. We getting hit by a storm. Like they trying to wash us off the map. I can't see how they still stay in Grand Isle and Venice. That shit is all the way at the bottom of like, man, y'all stay down there. That shit, nah, man. No AD no.
If they lucky, that shit still there, huh?
Yeah, they trying to wash us off the map, I'm telling you.
So, tell us, what's next for you? Do you plan on, starting, your own record label, dropping merch, signing artists? Working with bigger artists?
I got my own merch right now. I got my own merch, the Year the Real merch. It's gonna come soon. And I got my own record company, you know, it's the Year the Real. I got the shit LLC and all that. Year the Real, we educated hustlers, you hear me? At the same time. Signing artists, we ain't signing no artists right now. I gotta really get in the dough, cause I got people under me that rap, do a lot of shit, so I could just put my people on, you know, cause that's what they doing in the industry. They putting their people on, the people they close to in their hood and community, like Memphis, they putting Memphis on. Atlanta, they putting Atlanta on. So we just trying to get around and get somebody to slide through the door, so we could do the same thing with our people. You hear me? Just put a few people on, give them a shot. Fuck, you dig? Cause ain't nobody giving us no shot, so we can try to get him a shot. You hear me? Make the shit make sense and make it work. And that's all.
All right. And also, but last but not least, tell everybody, what can they find you at on social media and just other music platforms?
They can find me on the Year the Real, Instagram, 89 Boy Young Chris, Facebook. I'm too sexy at MySpace. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
That's how you feeling?
I got Twitter, I got Spotify. I'm all over the platforms right now. I got the Jealous. Still go stream that Jealous. I got the Count My Blessings out right now. Video on the way. And that's it, man. We just living. We just trying to take it to them. And my next feature should be Lil Baby. You hear me? Put the Lil Baby on this song. I ain't gonna say too much about that, but we gonna get Lil Baby on. I'm gonna get Lil Baby. You hear me?
You gonna bring him to the DYOR?
I'm gonna bring him in the DYOR for sure.
Shit.
Y'all
and that sound mid, huh?
They gonna believe in me then when they see Lil Baby down there in the hood. I'm telling you, watch.
All right.
A lot of shit I got coming. I just don't be posting or speaking on it till it fall all the way through. Then I'd be like, hey, it fell through from you, man. Woo on you did this and that. But I'm gonna give them hope. I'm gonna wake them all the way up. Lord say the same. You hear me? And, you know, I'm just a positive dude at the end of the day. Nothing negative about me. You hear me? And stay blessed up. You hear me? Stay humble. You hear me? Thank God for this shit at the end of the day, man. I'm telling you. Because I really came home and did what I was supposed to do, what any man's supposed to do at the end of the day, you hear me? And it'd be crazy if you hate a nigga like me when I'm like, it's all love, like at the end of the day, you hear me? But shit happens. But you know, I'm a real nigga at the end of the day, you hear me? That shit gonna outweigh anything that's going on, because I'ma still stand on 10 and for what I believe in and all that, and just stay out of nigga way. And we gonna make this shit happen, you hear me? For the city.
Well, I mean, with all that being said, shit, we done.
Appreciate you, you hear me?
Appreciate you.
Now tuned in to the Year the Real Nolazine TV. Yeah, and Stank Voice.
Oh, wait a minute. Nolazine make them hoes scream. You understand me? You want a t-shirt? You want a half a wife beater with a hole in it? You want a pair of short pants with 6 holes in it with all your coochie hanging out on the side? Holla at your people, baby. Singular way, you understand me? Lock the cock on this BLOCK, you understand me? A beautiful day.